Yeah, guys, August 26th is officially FanDuel's Futures Day, a brand new holiday for football fans who live for bold predictions and preseason hunches. For 24 hours, FanDuel is giving you deals on NFL season predictions. So whether you're calling for your MVP, eyeing a long-shot division winner, or ready to crown your Super Bowl champion before Week 1 even kicks off, this is your moment. So go take a flyer on the MVP race or crown your champion right now in August. Visit the FanDuel app today and start planning for your future bets now, because Futures Day is one day and one day only. FanDuel, play your game.
Guys, if you want to bet on Dillon Gabriel's stat line against the Philadelphia Eagles this weekend, you can find it on FanDuel. We're going to give our realistic expectations for Gabriel right now. But first, before we do that, it's worth mentioning, guys, that Nathan Zegura was on with Ken and Lima this morning on The Fan. And he said that Dillon Gabriel will be a game-time decision on Saturday, despite the fact that he went through all the 11-on-11 and 7-on-7 competitive drills in Thursday's joint practice. Jason, I'll start with you. Would you be surprised if he doesn't play?
Yeah. I mean, I would, because I would ask, I say, well, wasn't he getting like reps last week against the Panthers where he was still practicing, right?
Yeah, he got a few reps.
Yeah.
So, okay, you got some reps, first team reps then, and your hamstring is progressing. And they came up and said that, you know, him and Dillon Gabriel, Shedeur and Dillon were going to probably play this game. And Stefanski said it was always kind of the plan to get one of them to start and then to get the other one to start. Yeah, I'd be super surprised because I'd be like, well, he practiced this week. There's been no reports of any setbacks. So why, I don't know why he would not be playing, right? Like, I don't know if it's a health thing but this is a golden opportunity, man. This is slowly but surely turned into a thing where, okay, no disrespect, but Joe Flacco probably ain't going to play, right? Not this game.
He's not playing.
No.
And if he don't play this game, does that mean he's probably not going to play next game?
No, he will.
He's probably going to play next
okay.
week, yeah.
So that means Joe Flacco played a little bit. We haven't seen Kenny Pickett yet. We haven't seen Dillon Gabriel yet. So the only quarterback that has taken any meaningful snaps in a preseason is Shedeur Sanders. And it's like, well, hold on. Didn't we just talk about camp and getting ready to play and not going through the motions for the first 5 or 6 weeks? Y'all seen the schedule? Like, and they were, and Mary Kay talked about, they were getting them ready to play, start meaningful snaps. So I don't know, man. If it's a setback, he can't control that. But I would expect him to play, and I wish I could see him get an opportunity.
Yeah, I think it comes down to they feel like they can protect him a little bit more in these joint practices than you can in the game. We talked about that last week. You're not going to hit these guys. Obviously, they're fair game in a preseason game. I think that would be the only reason why he wouldn't play. If they're not 100% sure on the hamstring, then I see why you sit him. I think I'd be a little bit surprised if he sits. We'll see. You know, maybe something happened at practice yesterday while he was out there. But I understand why he could go in the joint practice and not necessarily you want to make him vulnerable in the game.
I look at it like this. We have heard so much about Dillon Gabriel from the people who are inside that Browns organization. Supercomputer. Absorbs information so quickly. Processes. I mean, they took him in the 3rd round after most draft experts didn't have him anywhere near a top 100 grade. And there are times where teams have drafted a guy higher than the projection. It has worked out. It has also gone the opposite. But at some point, you have to see it. Because from all reports from practices that, I've been to 3. Jason, you've been to a few. Zach Jackson's out there every day. Mary Kay's been out there every day. Grossi, Darryl, Spence, all the people who are out there. I'm yet to see one person come out and just say flat out, yeah, Dillon Gabriel looks better and looks ready. And I'm not going off the numbers. I'm going off just simply what my eyes tell me. And it goes back to one of my favorite movies of all time. You guys have seen Step Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Jason, you've seen Step Brothers?
Yes.
The all-time classic. And Will Ferrell is apparently an amazing singer, but he can't sing in public.
Right.
He's scared to sing under pressure. Well, like, Dillon Gabriel may be terrific in the classroom. And he may be able to absorb playbooks in Chinese for all I know. He may be that smart. I really don't know. But none of that matters if you can't translate to an actual game situation. And it's great in joint practice, Jason, and it's great in 7-on-7 drills, and it's great when you can't get hit. to watch the Browns roll out this funky-looking offense with Gabriel where they're running rollouts and changing and moving the pocket to help his shorter stature find throwing lanes. But does that actually work in a real game? I didn't know Will Ferrell could sing to the Catalina wine mixer.
Right.
I need to see if Dillon Gabriel can play against the real NFL defense when the bullets are flying. I want to see him this weekend. And frankly, hearing Nathan Zegura, who's clearly tied into the Browns, drop that nugget of information this morning, my gut tells me that on Saturday we're going to see 4 quarters of Tyler Huntley, which means I have 4 quarters of nothing to look forward to on Saturday. It would be a devastating thing for my own personal entertainment.
Yeah.
I want to see Dillon Gabriel. Maybe he's Will Ferrell.
I mean,
Maybe he's me trying to sing.
We talked
I don't know.
We talked about yesterday. Every snap Tyler Huntley takes is a wasted snap. He's not going to be here, so it does feel like it's a lost opportunity. If Dillon can't, I mean, it's no fault. He can't control it. If he's hurt.
Yeah, let's preface this.
If he is hurt.
He
Don't
hurt.
play.
It is what it is.
Don't
He
play.
cannot
Yes.
play.
Well, that's
Yes.
the only reason he wouldn't play.
Yeah.
Is if it's the hamstring.
I would assume, but I'm just going off what
Are you saying that they are hiding Dillon?
Oh Lord. in
No,
heaven.
Gee, are you reading the chat right now? 'Cause that's what they're saying.
I didn't say that. I just asking rhetorically. He said, well, he's asked him if he's hurt. What other way would you?
Hang on. What did you say? What did you say?
I said, is he reading the chat right now? Because a lot of the chat said the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not in the
Jesus
chat
God
right now.
heaven. Why would you hide him? Like, does anyone have critical thinking in their life? Cut him. If you're going to hide him, then cut him.
Cut him, yeah.
They're
Yeah,
not hiding him.
if
He's
he can't-
hurt, guys. He's got a bad hamstring.
If he can't play and he hurt, he hurt. It is what it is.
But you get what I'm saying about wanting to see it, though. Like we've heard so much about it. I just want to see it. I'm disappointed. I understand if the hammy's not good.
If
Of
I
course.
wanna see
Everybody
it.
wants to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, so let me ask you this question: Is there something on the planet? Is there any alternate universe where there's a possibility that not only Kenny Pickett but also Dillon Gabriel do not play in the preseason?
I'll lose my mind.
Is there a world where that happens?
Yeah.
Because
Particularly for Kenny. Yeah.
to me, that is the worst thing that could possibly happen. Because then we go into the season, right? And we're still having this conversation about, okay, what's the pecking order?
Yeah.
Who's playing? Who are you getting ready to play? It's devastating. So the only thing that we have to go by, right, is, all right, well, let's see what you do in these opportunities, these preseason games. And if you don't see Joe Flacco all that much and he starts, you still have no clear picture as to which one of these guys is going to be better, more equipped, get the first reps. It's a hodgepodge of still 4 quarterbacks with no pecking order.
I would suspect if Dillon can't go this weekend, he would absolutely be able to go next week
I would
against
hope.
the Rams.
I would hope.
Pickett, I think, is a different conversation. He may still be.
Yeah.
That may be where he misses all 3 preseason games. It seems like his is a little bit more severe. The Pickett thing's been weird because at first I heard like grade 2, grade 3 strain, and then it was he's recovering faster than we thought, and now it's actually it probably was that because he just hasn't progressed to the point where he's been able to return. So it's unfortunate, man. It's frustrating because these guys want to be out there. Kenny knows this might be his last chance to claim a starting job.
And I want to preface that too. Like, here's the thing, guys. We say a lot of different things, but these dudes, it's different. They got families. They got people dependent on them. This is their career.
Yeah.
You don't think they understand this is a great opportunity in front of them?
You don't get to that level of a professional sport without being a competitive SOB.
No.
For example, we're sitting here for 40 minutes before today's show, and we considered going home and doing a remote show. Mm-hmm. You guys can't see back there, but we have our MMJ camera and all of our remote headsets that we were about to go live on.
We was going to go upstairs for a minute.
We're going to go upstairs and do a remote show from 3 different rooms upstairs. I'm getting angry and frustrated, not at anyone in particular, but because we got a lot of stuff that we want to talk about today.
Right.
I don't want just the radio station or the other radio station or the block. Like, I want y'all to hear our opinion. Like, I'm competitive in that sense, and there's no there's competition, but it's not like we're fighting over one spot. Kenny Pickett, Dillon Gabriel, Short Sanders, and Joe Flacco are fighting over legitimate playing time in the NFL. Those dudes are all elite psychopathic competitors. Some show it differently because like there's the Ray Lewis level of competitiveness that's different than the Peyton Manning level in terms of how they show it, but they're equally as competitive.
Yeah.
And to think anyone will be willingly,
Nah.
hey, I'm scared. I don't want to play because I'm scared of the results.
Nah.
That's not happening here. I just know I don't want. Steve, camera me, please. I don't want to watch 4 quarters of Pro Bowl quarterback Tyler Huntley.
I don't want to watch 1 quarter.
Yeah.
Frankly, I don't want to watch 1 snap. And it has nothing to do with Tyler Huntley. It's just that it does nothing to benefit the future of the Browns.
Right. And even Joe, let me tell you something right now.
We did 104,000 on the Shador Sanders postgame show. Tyler Huntley starts all 4 quarters. We do 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know you get to that.
Hey, come on, man.
I don't think we'll do 10.
Yeah, you do 10.
I don't think so. If it was just Tyler Huntley,
You do 10. All you need is a good thumbnail.
the Browns.
Let G write it.
You want a title?
You ready for the headline? Here's your $10,000.
What the media is not telling you about Tyler Huntley.
No. Here's the headline. This gonna piss y'all off. I'm sorry, and we're not gonna do this.
We're not going to do this. I didn't come up with this.
Did Tyler Huntley play well enough versus Philly to put Shador Sanders on the chopping block?
Oh, my God.
Woo, G. Bush.
Oh, listen, that
Tyler Huntley hunting down Shador Sanders.
listen, that first of all, I would have to leave that stream midstream once I found out what the thumbnail is. I didn't co-sign this move. No, or you could do the exact opposite. Is Tyler Huntley now is this going to cause Kenny Pickett to get cut? Or Dillon Gabriel to get cut, right? You could mix it up a whole lot of different ways. But here's what I will say there. Even Joe Flacco, listen, he did a whole long interview with Adidas and said, look, man, I want to play, man. Like, Joe Flacco want to play in this game.
Oh,
yeah.
He probably telling, hey, listen, I need these reps. I need them.
I know, and we got super chats. The last thing, real quick, but and Mary Kay just reported that Cleveland.com has heard from the NFL. The NFL is investigating and reviewing the Isaiah Bond sexual assault case, even though he won't be indicted. Just a heads up. So that is happening.
Oh, they got 2 docket cases ready.
Through the NFL.
They should just open a bureau in Cleveland.
Do you think, though, real quick, because we got super chats, is there any chance Joe Flacco sees a snap if Gabriel can't play, just so it's so he can?
No.
No, you can't risk your plan. They have a plan in place, and you don't jeopardize that
Just wanted to make sure.
for the regular season. If Tyler Huntley has to take every snap, then Tyler Huntley has to take every snap. So be it.